Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you got bad credit and you trying to find a new credit card, you may have overlooked a piece of mail. All right. And what I'm talking about, there's a new credit card out and it's called Scene. Okay. And so with this here card, it's an unsecured credit card from MasterCard. And as you can see here, it's issued through Coastal Community Bank. All right. Now, here's some of the things that you do need to know about this card. First is that the only way for you to get access to this card, like I said, you may have got a piece of mail and you seen this with your name on it. You didn't know what it was and you threw it away. Well, that piece of mail you got was from MasterCard inviting you to get access to this card. It is a unsecured card. Okay. Now, the limits go from 300 up to 3,000. Here's the thing about it in terms of there is an annual fee for some. When you have bad credit, they do charge you an annual fee up to $75. However, if you have decent credit, you don't pay an annual fee. And the good part about it, instead of like with some credit cards, they want you to wait like 6 months or longer for them to give you like a credit limit increase. After you make five monthly payments, they will actually give you a credit limit increase. So that's something that's definitely a good situation to be in. Now, again, like I said, it's through Coastal Community Bank and it's invite only. So if you get invited or you see this here flyer in the mail, don't throw it away, especially if you have bad credit. Okay, because what you're going to do, you're going to take that, you're going to click on this here respond to offer on the website. Then you're going to put that code in. Okay, you're going to put that code in, and then it's going to say see my offer. All right, now this is the thing about it. Once you accept it, they may do a hard pull on the credit. Now with Coastal, they do have a credit card that you can do a pre-approval with no credit check, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But the thing about it, with this here being a new card, I don't think it's going to be too big of a challenge for people to actually get this card when you have bad credit, okay? Because they're trying to give this card out to as many people as possible. And as you can see, like I said, instant decision. So what that means is that soon as you approve for the card, you don't have to wait for the physical card to arrive in the mail. You actually can use that card right then and there. Okay. So as soon as you approve for it, you can actually use it right then and there. All right. So that's the good thing about it. And like I said, this is an unsecured card. So there's no deposit. You don't have to put down no deposit for this here card. So that may be a good situation to be in, especially like right now with so many credit unions, so many banks, they're kind of like freezing up with lending and stuff, and they want to give you a secured card. Well, this is definitely one of those unsecured cards you want to take a look at. Now, there's another credit card that some of you may have heard about it, some of you may not have heard about it. Okay, and that's the Prosper card. Now, also, you can actually get this through Invite. Also, you can go online. Now, the thing about it with this here Prosper card that I like is that you can do a pre-approval for this here card. All right. And like I said, no security deposit, no annual fee for the first year. Okay. If you set yourself up on auto pay. All right. And then they don't charge fees for ATM withdrawal. So if you needed to get your balance off of the credit card, then they don't charge you any annual fees. But you can see here it goes from 500 up to 3,000. All right, and you can still use this here credit card right away. All right, so this is another unsecured credit card you can use as well. Now, I'm going to show you another card. Now, another card is the Brightway card. Now, again, the Brightway card, this is a card, if you're familiar with One Main Financial, you may have gotten a personal loan with them. Well, this is their credit card, and I have made videos about this here credit card, right? And so the good part about this credit card, again, you have a high approval rate for this card, and they have two different cards. As a matter of fact, this here card goes all the way up to 15,000. Now, they actually will give you a choice. Okay, so you make 5 consecutive payments. You can either request to lower your APR, or you can request a higher limit. Okay, I always tell people to go for the higher limit. Okay, because if you go for the higher limit, guess what happens? That higher limit increase lowers your debt to income ratio. And so by that's lowering your debt to income ratio, guess what happens? Now it puts you in position to where you're able to apply for more unsecured credit cards as well. Okay, so that's the reason that I like this card, because they do give up to $15,000. Now, here's the thing about it: if you have pretty good credit, then there's no annual fee. If you have not so good credit, I think it's like 79 or something like that. The annual fee is not as bad, right? But here's the comparison, okay? When you start building credit, more established credit, all right? And I did make a full video on this, right? But at the same time, this is definitely an opportunity, like I said, to get another unsecured card, all right, to help start rebuilding your credit. There's another credit card that I want you all to know about, and that's the Patel. Many of you all know I talk about the Patel credit card. So these are your low-hanging fruit credit cards. And the reason is because with these here Patel card, they got the Patel 1, they got the Patel Rise, and they got the Patel 2. So this Patel 1 goes from 300 up to 5,000. The Patel Rise goes from 300 up to 3,500. Now, when you have real bad credit, then they'll charge you the annual fee and you'll get this here card here, right? And like I said, this is a pre-approval. So don't think that, hey, I shouldn't go for it. Try it out. You're not going to get a hard inquiry on the credit, so try it out. You never know what they'll do. But these are unsecured cards. So that's the good part about it. These are unsecured cards, especially when you're trying to rebuild your credit and everything. So if you're looking for a new credit card and you're trying to rebuild your credit, these are some cards that you really should take a look at. Here's another card that most people are almost guaranteed to get, and this is the Cred.ai card. Okay, this is the credit card with the unicorn on it. Okay, and so with this here card, they report to both Equifax and Experian. Okay, so you would get a credit limit of about $1,500. Okay, everybody usually starts out with about $1,500. And the thing about it, they just want to make sure that you have direct deposits going on in your bank account and have an active bank account. So if you have an active bank account, this should definitely be one of those cards that is in your favor. All right. Now, I hope that this is good news for some of you all that's needing a credit card. I hope that my videos are valuable to you. I hope you're learning a lot. And I'm asking you all to give me a like, a share, share the content, and comment. Let me know if these cards are something that you'll be interested in. So I'll see you in the next video.